What is up, YouTube? What is up, YouTube? I am here with a brand new video, and this is going to be my thoughts on WrestleMania Night 1. Yes, if you are a wrestling fan, and if you didn't know, WrestleMania is going to be 2 nights, last night and tonight. Now, the reason why is because of this whole corona mess. Now, I have my phone here to make sure that I kind of, can give you guys my best and honest estimate on every single match I saw. The only thing I didn't see was the pre-show. So, in my honest opinion, the Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. That right there was a good match. It honestly was. They showed good chemistry. I liked how, despite no crowd, the Kabuki Warriors tried their honest best to be heels and just mock them and whatever like that. Nikki Cross was doing hard-hitting stuff. They were doing hard-hitting stuff to each other, and it was just, good. And I think it was cool to give kind of Nikki Cross that, to have them win so Nikki Cross can get a title during WrestleMania. Anyways, so on to the next match, which would have been King Corbin versus Elias. Now, King Corbin versus Elias, a match we've seen so many times. This match right here it was boring in my opinion. I mean, yeah, because of the no crowd, when Elias hits King Corbin in the back with the guitar, it sounded very brutal. But the match was just boring. It was typical. It was just them kind of going back and forth a little bit, and then Elias won with a roll-up, which I thought was terrible, to say the least. So, what was next was Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. Now, this match right here, I wasn't expecting to actually be in Night 1. I was expecting, a lot of, the matches that weren't the title matches to be in Night 1. I thought they were going to save it for Night 2, but I was wrong. So, this match was crazy, to say the least. Shayna Baszler can really put on an aggressive, brutal match. I mean, yes, she was an MMA fighter before wrestling, and I am a huge MMA fan better than I am a wrestling fan anymore. So, I was expecting to see some kind of MMA style action, and I got what I wanted. The way that she used her skills, and the way that at one point she used Becky Lynch as a battering ram to hit her into the announcement table over and over again, just showed how brutal she really is and what WWE is allowing her to do. So I liked it, and the ending, I thought a lot of people didn't like it. I thought the ending was actually pretty cool. How when Shayna Baszler put Becky Lynch into the submission, had her asleep, Becky Lynch flipped herself over and pinned down Shayna Baszler's shoulders for the 1, 2, 3, and that's how she won. And I think it was pretty impressive, to say the least. I really thought that she did a good job with that. Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan, that match was a big disappointment in my book. Now, I know that Sami Zayn is a heel, so he's going to do heel tactics, not try to compete or whatever like that. But these two came from the indies. They know how to put on a match in front of no crowd, in front of one person, in front of 2 people. I wanted to see a back and forth, technical, brutal match. Just them giving it all, and we didn't get that at all. I mean, the finish was pretty cool with Daniel Bryan trying to go to the top rope, try to jump off, and then Sami Zayn hit him with a haluva kick in midair. I thought that was a pretty cool way to end it, but I just wish that there was more of that excitement throughout the match. It felt very flat. It felt very just, they kind of put the match in there just to waste time, and it didn't feel as important as it should have. Now, the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, which was a triple threat match because The Miz could not compete as he was injured. So it was John Morrison versus Kofi Kingston versus Jimmy Uso. Now, this was in a ladder match. I smile because these three guys and ladders, it's amazing. I know that didn't sound like exciting. It's early. Leave me alone. Anyways, they had a cool match. They had a pretty impressive match. John Morrison still got it. Jimmy Uso, Kofi Kingston, they were putting it all on the line. They were making it seem like it was important to get these titles because they were putting each other through hell. And I loved it. I love any kind of ladder match. Not any, because some are bad. But I just like with those three, with the talent that they have, that they were given so much time and so much, you know, I wasn't say area, but I guess, yeah, area, whatever like that to use, as there was no crowd. So it just like, they could have did anything really. And I really liked it. Now, I'm going to give my grade for each match at the end after I just kind of give a review of each one. So, 24/7 championship, quick. R-Truth tried to hide with Mojo Rawley and Rob Gronkowski. Is that how you say his name? I don't really watch football like that. Mojo Rawley pinned R-Truth for that. Whatever. Not a big deal. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Now, this match surprised me. Because I thought the way it did end, the first time, I thought that was just going to be it. And I was going to be massively pissed because Seth Rollins hit Kevin Owens with the ring bell and got himself disqualified. But Kevin Owens, being Kevin Owens, was like, listen, you just did that and you look like a little bitch. So get back in this ring and let's have a no DQ match. So they had a no DQ match and it was pretty awesome. And Kevin Owens, he said that he was doing this match and that he was going to get his WrestleMania moment, and he got his WrestleMania moment. I tell you that. He jumped off the top of the WrestleMania stage on to Seth Rollins through the announce table, and it was pretty impressive. Braun Strowman versus Goldberg for the Universal Championship. Now, that match right there was unexpected, to say the least. I thought Goldberg was going to win. Everybody, I'm pretty sure, thought Goldberg was going to win, as every single time Braun Strowman got put in the World Heavyweight title picture, he's never won. He's come close, but never won. And he beat Goldberg in like less than 5 minutes. Goldberg hit him with 4 spears and tried to pin him, and he kicked out. And then he tried to, with a man who's 6'10", try to lift him up to hit him with the jackhammer. Obviously, he couldn't do it. So Braun Strowman countered into the power slam. Bam, hit him, and then hit him another 3 times with it, and then pinned him, and we got a new Universal Champion, which is Braun Strowman, which I am super happy about because he has a lot of potential, and I can't wait to see what he does. The Undertaker versus AJ Styles. This was the main event for night 1. This right here was cinematic. That's kind of the, I was expecting it to be like, I wasn't expecting it to be like this, so it was actually quite entertaining because it was more of a brawl than a fight, which I kind of liked, but then again didn't, just because I know how good of a wrestler AJ Styles is and how he can like put on a match with anybody, but it was still pretty good. They both had their moments. They both, like, the things that they said to each other. I like how Undertaker wasn't even Undertaker. He was Mark Calloway. He was the American Badass. This wasn't the Undertaker. This was Mark Calloway coming to take AJ Styles' head off his shoulders. And I thought it was pretty cool. And Undertaker won. I feel like AJ should have won because supposedly rumors, like every year there's rumors that Undertaker is going to finally retire, that this was going to be his final match, and I thought that would have been awesome for AJ Styles to win. So, to give my ratings for each and every single, because this video is getting pretty long, let me be very quick. So, I would say for the Women's Tag Team Championship match, I'd give it like a C. because they spent a lot of the match just taunting and just messing around. It wasn't really like the beginning. King Corbin versus Elias, that was like a D for me. Raw Women's Championship, Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler, that is like a B for me. I thought that was pretty cool. Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan, I give it a C just because of the ending, but it should get like a D for me. The Triple Threat Tag Team Championship match, that definitely gets like a B plus for me. The 24/7 Championship segment, I guess I give it like a C. I mean, Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens, I give it a B plus. Universal Championship, Goldberg versus Braun Strowman, match quality wise it would be like a D, but just because of all that, like because of Braun Strowman actually winning, I would say it gets an A. Undertaker versus AJ Styles, I give that an A minus. So overall the show, I think it wasn't terrible, could have been way better, could have been way worse. This is just my opinion. So let me know in the comments if you disagree or what you thought about the matches yourself. And night 2, like my thoughts on night 2, because this isn't like a review. This is just kind of my thoughts on it, like after the fact. But the night 2, like my thoughts on night 2 will come out tomorrow instead, like not tonight, because it ends pretty late and I don't feel like doing all this, setting everything up for Wrestlemania, like to just do this video. So I'll do that tomorrow morning just like I did with this one. And anyways, leave a like if you liked the video or just because you're a nice person. Leave a comment if you disagreed with me or if you just, you know, want to give your comments on Wrestlemania just like I'm doing right now. And if you would like to please subscribe, I'd very much appreciate it. Anyways, have a great day, stay safe, stay inside, and yup, peace.